Hey there, and welcome back, adventurers. This is Adventure with Amarynthe, and I'm your host, Amarynthe. Today we are going to be starting some Hellblades, Senua's Sacrifice. I've seen some gameplay on this. It also came recommended to me by some other people. And the game thus far absolutely looks fantastic, and I enjoy the gameplay with the way it looks. I mean, I actually haven't played it yet, and I've been impressed by the fact that the graphics is, I mean, it looks like you're watching a movie even when you're not in a cutscene. I mean, it's beautifully rendered, and apparently was developed by people who knew a little something about psychosis and mental illness. So
let me tell you about Senua.
There's a lot going on in her head.
It begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. The head. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
Oh wow, that is freaky.
Into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she feel you coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. I can feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I know how it was recorded. It was recorded so that these voices are coming at you from all different directions, and
you see it too.
It's actually pretty cool.
Yes.
It is kind of like an argument between voices in your head.
Finally arrived in the land of mist and fog, the place the Northmen call Hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe. Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
It's them. They're here.
Wow. This thing in VR would be sick. I mean, I have a pretty big console in front of me here.
Look around and you'll see them.
It's an X television, so, I mean...
Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
I can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you.
Oh! I did not realize I could look around during this.
Stop.
Not a lot, but some.
They're watching her. They're watching her.
This is ridiculous.
So close into the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
Talk about an immersive experience.
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years.
I mean,
Darkness.
I'm kind of beyond words for this, and I mean,
Stronger.
I had actually been watching Jacksepticeye play it, and
You might
had
try and ignore it.
stopped watching after the first episode because I wanted the game so bad. I didn't want it ruined for me by knowing too much.
It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
Wow.
They can feel you.
And he actually had the technical term for the way they taped this, the dialogue.
Go on this journey on her own.
But it really is like you're inside somebody's head, or they're inside your head.
Bravery only means something to those afraid of death.
It's just amazing.
It was fear.
How
it's far deeper.
How far a video game has come. I mean, this is fantastic. Like I said, I didn't want it ruined, and I was originally just going to skip the opening, but I mean, the opening itself not only helps explain a little, but, or at least shows you, or gives you a feel of how the game is going to sound and look. But,
what is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us.
And from so many, you know, games
There's no going back.
in the past where you get the cutscenes, but the gameplay doesn't really look the same. You get these amazing cinematic cutscenes or previews. This whole game looks like this.
There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Oh, I love this. I love the atmosphere, the just how dark it actually is. Like I said, I've had it recommended to me by people who told me.
Take a closer look to see. Why isn't she focusing? She needs to focus now.
She needs to use her eyes.
I need to use. I don't know what my eyes are.
Do not forget my stories, Senua.
Ah.
Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the river of knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
And look at just the graphics and the wind, leaves flowing past. I mean, this is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Character. Okay, there's the run. And it doesn't hurt one tiny little bit that this is based on Norse mythology, because I am a huge Norse mythology fan. I mean, actually, I'm a fan of a lot of it. Greek, Egyptian, but there's always something that was a little more... I don't know,
Yeah.
a little more gritty, I think, about the Norse mythology. You know, they
Wolves on a hunt.
they didn't play. You know,
Stop it.
you. Yes, I'm not stopping, but I'm not quite sure where I'm going either. Suppose I should follow the torches. That would be kind of wise. But I mean, look at the water. You know, you're walking through a swamp. And, I mean, all of this really lends to making this whole mood, you know. The best I understand, this woman is attempting to convince the ruler of the afterlife, the non-fun afterlife, where there is no. It's not Valhalla. This is the other place, the place where you go when you not died in battle, you died of old age or illness or something like that. This is where they went, and something happened to the man in her. Oh, that is cool.
Can you see it?
To the man in her life, and she is attempting to convince the goddess to
What was it he said? The river of
reanimate.
lives
Well, not
across
reanimate,
which
but
lies the halls of hell, the place they call Helheim.
yeah. She carries his sexy skull around in a bag. But reincarnated, that's what the word I was trying to find was. Reincarnated, not reanimated. Not the same thing. But, I mean, apparently his death sent her into some kind of a spiral of psychosis.
He's there, you know it. There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Helheim. And the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
Okay. So...
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's
Oh
already
wow,
dead.
that is so weird to hear those voices, because they're coming from everywhere.
The bridge
I mean...
to Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
So, and this also kind of gives me an old, like... an old Laura Croft feel. Okay, so what did we hit the last time to make this thing talk?
The Northmen
There we
speak
go.
of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim, and that is where you must travel.
So there's like these little keystones like that along the way where you get more lore about where you are and what you're doing.
What's up there?
I need to climb. How do I climb? Why can't I climb? Well, that's awesome. Let's see here. General controls. Maybe it's F. Maybe I have to interact with it. Ah! I am interacting with it. That is like the one thing that is the worst about doing different games as on a whole, is that you start to get used to the controls for one, and then it's completely different for a different one. But I mean, just look at it. I mean, like I said, if this was in VR, you would think you were in freaking Helheim. You know?
Just drop down. Why is she going down? What's down there? Do you know where you are? Where are we?
Okay, so why am I not dropping?
You've got to come.
Alrighty. Round 5. Interact.
Turn around.
There we go. It was F.
Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it.
Yeah, there is no way back once you jump down. So it is onward and upward. Such predicaments, we must forge ahead. And that's another thing I like about this game, is there are a ton of puzzles to it. It's more than just battle. It's more than just horror, or I mean, or even like craziness.
Find I live longer that way. Never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Druth? Is that you?
How do you know?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
Use your eyes. Use your eyes. Come on, closer. She can't focus. Why can't she focus? Take a closer look, Senwa. Close.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
So yeah, you find you have to find the different runes and where they're hidden.
It's near. Focus.
To
Find it.
open the different gates. And they are pretty amazing optical illusions too. So I mean, oh, there it is.
Look towards the gate, and the gate will open.
Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
It's gonna work.
I'm gonna take you.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen. Learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and actually stop right here for now. Like I said, there's a lot of levels to this game. Not just the psychological aspect, but there's a fighting aspect, there's a puzzle solving aspect, and all of it comes together in this absolutely beautifully rendered game. So, I'm going to say goodbye for now, and remember to keep your weird light shining so the rest of us can find you, and I will see you in my next video.